Gradually getting a little bit warmer. We'll stay dry with low to mid 80s by the weekend. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Swing for hope at the Next Chapter Station Golf Classic on September 22nd at the 500 Club in Statesville to help bring hope and comfort to children fighting cancer. Your support helps us deliver the book Luke and the Lost Bell to 1,000 hospitals. For more information, visit nextchapterstation.org.
Ready to take control of your weight with real medical support? At Renew Specialty Group, we offer semaglutide, tirzepatide, and now retatrutide with complimentary consultations, personalized plans, and real results. Visit renewhealthwellnessnc.com. Your transformation starts here.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
Good morning and welcome to Heart Mooresville, your small town radio show with a big heart. I'm your host, Christine Patterson, bringing you all the Mooresville news and happenings. And please welcome guest co-host Amy Sherrill, Arts and Events Supervisor.
Good morning.
Good morning. And we have a special guest that's been a new addition to our team, new Deputy Director of Experience and Engagement, Mr. Sean Owens.
Good morning, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. All right, well, we've got a special show today because we are talking all things Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. We also have special guest Hannah Smith with Parks Automotive Group. Hi there. Good morning. All right. Well, we have an extra special show. As I mentioned, we're talking all things Bands, Brews, and Barbecue. The Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival is this Saturday, September 13th at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville from 4 to 9 p.m. We're going to have over 20 of the best barbecue food trucks. That's Carolina barbecue, breweries, rides, attractions, street performers, you name it. And headlining the festival, we'll have two performances by multi-platinum recording artists Jefferson Starship and Night Ranger. You can find out more details at mooresvilleevents.com. And to kick us off this morning, we have Kelly Keagy, drummer and vocalist of Night Ranger. Good morning. And thanks.
Now.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
What is going on out there in North Carolina, man? Burning some good flesh.
Oh, man, we've got it going on out here in the Carolinas, let me tell you. And this weekend on Saturday, Mooresville is so excited to have you as a headliner for this festival. We've had a lot of, national touring artists that have come through for this festival specifically, but all throughout the year. We just had 38 Special. We've had a lot of acts, but I've never received the amount of calls that I have received, just people that are so excited to see you guys perform.
That's so great. I mean, we're so happy to come out and play for you guys. And, we've been on tour for probably 40 years now. And, we just enjoy playing, for people that want to see us play and, still have tons of energy, great songs. I mean, we're just firing on all cylinders this year too.
Have you ever been to North Carolina?
Sure. Yeah.
You guys
been there a few times. Yeah.
Well, we love it here. It's a beautiful state, so we're happy to have you come back, and especially to Mooresville, in the Charlotte area. Now, what's your favorite part about playing festivals like this compared to like the big arenas?
You know what? We enjoy playing for anybody that wants to come. So it doesn't matter what size venue. We've been normally playing like performing arts centers, like 1,000 to 1,500, like that. Indoor, and then we play the outdoor festivals in the summertime and just have a ball. We just have a great time when we play.
Yeah, I know people, especially people that have been to your, concerts before, they know what to expect, right? So if this is a first timer, and this is the first time they're seeing you, tell people like what can they expect from a Night Ranger show?
Well, I mean, there's a few highlights in there. Of course, we got two of the best guitar players, so we do like that dual guitar playing. We have a special drum solo that happens in the middle, and all of us play. I mean, I don't want to give it away because it's really great, and just the songs. We have a lot of great songs from the '80s and also newer albums too. But mainly all the hits that we've, had throughout the 80s,
Right. I know. And Night Ranger's been rocking for a while now. What do you think has kept that, music and energy alive for so long? Because you got that special sauce. People are still singing these songs.
I mean, it cycles through. How music does. It's supposed to. But with us, the performance has always been, where we started. Playing live was always first, and then the songs came, and then once the songs came, that kind of people still want to hear those songs, and we still get some radio play, and it keeps it alive, and we just keep going, and our energy is still 100%. We still love, we still sing great, so we can perform those songs. I mean, we just love playing to the audience.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing I hear most about the Night Ranger shows is just the energy, and it's such a great performance. Now, Sister Christian it's not only one of Night Ranger's biggest hits, but and became, such a defining anthem. But that's also a song that you wrote. Now, can you share a little story about how that came together?
It was a simple story that just came through a visit that I had with my sister up in Oregon when she was a teenager. It was like an older brother kind of like, saying, watch out, here comes life, and basically, I just had the verse, Sister Christian, and then I didn't, and I had the chorus, you're motoring, so when we were kind of like putting it together, I didn't have any of the lyrics, but I knew it was going to be about her, and so it was like, and in the beginning it was like Sister Christy, blah 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 blah, right? I didn't have any lyrics, and everybody looked at, what are you saying? And I said, I don't know, I don't have any lyrics. Right now it's just Christy, and they said, oh, I thought you were saying Christian, and then the bubble went over our heads. But that's better. Much better.
Yeah, that's awesome. I had heard a couple stories about, the origins of that song. And one was like, oh, it's about a nun. And then it was like, no, it's about Kelly's sister, Christy. And Mr. Blades just thought the lyrics were Christian, and that's how it came. So thanks for clarifying that. Cause that's like,
well, that story about the nuns, I mean, they put that in to the video. So everybody thought, that those images were the true to the lyric, and which it was just all fantasy. But, there was a time when we were playing somewhere in Wisconsin, and it was like this lady was in the kitchen making, catering, and she came out and she goes, "What's that song about? A nun who sells dope to school kids?" And we all kind of looked at each other like that. Yes, no.
Maybe not quite right? But when you wrote that song, did you know that? Do you feel that like this is going to be a hit, or is that just something that completely surprises you?
Yeah, when you're writing songs, you don't even know what a hit is, actually, especially early on like that. But you get a feeling from something, especially when you get to a chorus, and it lifts like choruses do, and that's what you're looking for when you're writing songs. You're looking for the storyline, and then you're looking for the chorus that's going to lift you up, and that's what it is. It's just all about a feeling,
Right. And that song too has made it, especially Sister Christian, many, but it's been in movies and TV. I heard it on Glee. And they're singing. Is that cool? Like to see that,
Sometimes, yeah, absolutely. And sometimes, we don't always get to control where the song, goes, because we don't sometimes own 100% to be able to do that.
Right.
When we got signed, we had to give away some of that to get a record deal.
Of course,
way back when. So technically that's how it works. But sometimes, when they want to use it and they give you a request, like for a chicken, commercial or something, it's horrifying. You're like, no,
right,
no,
right.
please not.
All right, I want to ask you two more questions before we got to wrap it up here and go to break. But you have had the chance to play along and tour with like some legendary acts. But is there one that stands out that was like that was the best experience?
Back in the day, we did an extensive tour with Foreigner, with the Originals, and that was great. Lou Gramm, one of the best, singers of all time. ZZ Top, we did like 3 months with them, and then our friends that we're playing with at the Starship, Mickey Thomas, but it's not that Mickey. It's not that version of Starship, I think.
Right.
But we did tour with Starship with Mickey Thomas and Grace Slick. We did about 3 months back in '85.
Wow.
And that was a real fun tour. We had a great
amazing.
time because they lived in the Bay Area with us, and so we were all buddies. But ZZ Top, we just played 3 or 4 shows, with those boys, and oh my God, we had such a fun time with ZZ, man.
Oh, I can't even imagine the fun that was had on that tour.
Oh yeah.
So, and then last question, you're a singer, a drummer. I'm sure you've had a lot of influences, throughout your music career, but who were those biggest influences when you're growing up that kind of inspired your music?
Well, as a kid, I remember, and we're going way back. Somebody might not even understand what I'm talking about, but we had transistor radios that
Right.
would get the local radio stations, right? And the Beatles came through because I lived in Southern California. The Beatles, they played at Hollywood Bowl, and I remember listening, and Ringo sang this song called "Boys" from the drum set, and
Oh,
I was like, oh my God, the drummer's singing, and for some reason, right at the same time, I was just learning how to play, and so I did both at the same time. I was like singing and playing at the same time, learning both,
Wow.
So that was a real kicker right there to know that there was this guy playing
Yeah.
drums and singing from the drum set. So it was
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
wow, that's great.
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for calling in this morning and taking time to talk to us and our listeners. We are so excited to have you. That's this Saturday, September 13th, Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. You're going to see an amazing performance by Night Ranger, Jefferson Starship. We're going to see you Saturday. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Christine. I appreciate it so much. We'll see you guys out there.
All right. Have a great day.
Take care, dear. Bye.
All right. Amazing guy. I've heard so much great things.
Yeah, I think of
Yeah.
the stories that they have,
I know.
behind the scenes and on the road that I'm sure would just blow your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's meant to stay on the road, I think.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Probably
yeah.
can't share all those stories
Probably not.
here on Heart Mooresville and WSIC News. But yeah, I can't imagine. But the people that they got to tour with,
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the 80s, like, I mean,
Yes.
all of those big names. I mean, Grace Slick. I mean,
know.
that's amazing to get to experience that. Well, we are so excited to see them perform this Saturday, September 13th at Liberty Park, right here in Mooresville, guys. We're bringing
Yes.
Jefferson
Big
Starship, Night Ranger, and local favorite Dial Up Radio. They're going to be kicking us off. There's going to be music all afternoon into the evening. You can come early because you want to get seats. Church Street's going to open at 3:00. Then the lawn opens, the Liberty Park portion opens at 4:00. But you can come earlier. Get your chairs on the lawn. Get a good seat. We're going to have seating areas all over the event. Footprint in downtown Mooresville. We're going to have some live stream screens. So if you don't get a seat on the lawn, you can still see the show from other areas of the event. So come out and join us. Lots of great barbecue.
And it's free.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
free.
the price is
And the
right,
weather
so-
looks awesome.
Right.
So,
And one of the reasons that we are able to keep these festivals free for the community is because of our amazing sponsors. And we have one of them with us here today, Ms. Hannah Smith of Parks Automotive Group. Thank you so much for taking the time to come out.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to see everybody on Saturday.
Yes. I know you guys are being on site, right? So tell us, what are you doing at your booth? What can people expect?
So we are going to have a car from Lake Norman Chrysler there. So you guys can come and check out the car, look at all the insides, all the fancy stuff. We're also going to be handing out some goodies. We'll be having our service manager there, Will DeMar, so you guys can introduce yourselves, meet some people that actually work at the dealership, and they'll get familiar faces. It'll be lots of fun. And of course, we have tons of free stuff and candy, so that's the fun part.
Who doesn't love that, right?
Yeah.
Free stuff.
Free stuff and candy.
Now, tell us a little bit, for the listeners that maybe aren't as familiar with Parks Automotive, just give us a little rundown of Parks Automotive, where you're located, what you do.
So we have 11 dealerships located throughout North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. We have different brands and models. We have luxury vehicles from BMW and Audi. We also have Chrysler. We have Jeep. We have Buick, GMC, and Chevy. We have all kinds of different so that we can make sure that everybody has the perfect vehicle for them. We also have our service and parts teams as well to make sure that you are driving safe and have everything that you need to be successful.
Awesome. Well, I was reading a little bit about the history of Parks Automotive and kind of how it got started. And I love that it's a family-owned company. Obviously, that's, first and foremost. But you've been around for a while. I mean, it was established in 1967.
Yep.
So Hubert Parks was the founder. He kind of launched his career in the automotive industry after service in the United States Army. Thank you for your service, Mr. Parks. I loved his story about the crossroads that he came to in his life. So after he got home from service, he said that he could either turn left and work at Sears and Roebuck, which was a big, employer back then. He's like, I can go do this, or I can try my hand at selling cars. And, obviously now we know that he turned right and he built a successful legacy.
Yes, of course. And then he's passed it on to his children, and they've all been involved. And then Adam, who is our CEO now, he is in the area, in Lake Norman area, and very involved in the community, but also keeps his home base here. So it's nice. He is kind of building into the community that he also is being a part of. So it's great.
That's great. Yes. Well, I will tell you, people are very appreciative of the Park and Ride shuttle.
Yes.
So we are grateful that you sponsored that and we're able to offer a free Park and Ride shuttle. Any festival, obviously, when you're bringing, 10, 15,000 people to any area, parking is something you want to take into consideration, right? And we do while we have lots of parking in the downtown area, I mean, all along that footprint, it still can be add to that negative experience if you can't find a parking place, right? So Park and Ride shuttle is something that was important to us, and we've been just grateful to partner with you all to make that happen. So I know people are going to be using it this Saturday. And that Park and Ride location is at 750 West Iredell Avenue. It's at One Mooresville Center, so you can park there. There are lots of spaces in that lot. Park. Get on the shuttle. It's from 2:45 to 10 p.m. It runs continuously.
Yes.
So
drop you off right at the event footprint.
That's right. And I mean, literally at the main gate pretty much, right?
So they'll drop you off right behind Wells Fargo. So you walk maybe 100 feet to the entrance. So
Is
really
that
close.
Cost? How much does it cost?
It is free.
Oh, it's free.
Free.
That's even
right.
better.
Yes.
All
right. It is free.
Thanks, Park.
Yeah.
Automotive.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we've also added on top of that Uber and Lyft drop off. So if you also don't want the fuss
The
and
hassle.
muss, you can get dropped off or picked up at the corner of Church and Iredell. So there are other ways to have a different parking experience and enjoy the festival. So now part of the Parks Automotive Group brand is the Parks Promise. Tell us, what is the Parks Promise?
So it is about trusting who you're working with and being transparent and honest business. We want to make sure that everybody that comes into the dealership is knowing that we're being just transparent with them, that they can trust us, they can come be a part of the Parks family, purchase a car, service a car, and just purchase parts and know that they're going to get honest, true, and transparent work.
Yeah, I love that. And trust is such a big part of doing business with someone today. I think you want to be able to trust your realtor. You want to be able to trust, your insurance people. You want to be able to trust the person that you're buying a vehicle from. Vehicles are an investment, and that's something that, your family is utilizing. You want to make sure that you're keeping your family safe. So it's definitely important to be able to trust. I love that. What do you want, festival goers and people that you're going to be interacting with and engaging with in the festival to kind of take away from the festival Saturday?
So we really want people to know that we are first a part of your community. We're dealership second, but the biggest thing is we want you guys to trust that we're going to be there to be a good neighbor and participate in the community to ensure that everyone is safe, has some good enjoyment in the different community events. We've done a lot in Cornelius before, but we're starting to branch out to Mooresville because a lot of our clientele is up in Mooresville. So we want to make sure that we're building our family and roots down there as well.
Absolutely. Now, you all, so you're obviously you've partnered with the town of Mooresville to reach and engage with people in the Mooresville community, and you have not just Bands, Brews, and Barbecue, but you all have partnered in other events throughout the year as well. We have you coming back for the classic Christmas in Mooresville, yes, in December. So you will also be the shuttle sponsor for that. All of those events very well attended. So we love to offer that. So I want to shout out not just Bands, Brews, and Barbecue, but you've been our shuttle sponsor all year long, bringing this to people so they have that positive experience, parking, experience for these events. But do you do other things beyond that in other communities?
We do. We actually sponsor in Huntersville the Angels and Sparrows and the Soup Kitchen. We actually take each quarter about 3 to 4 of our employees to go and volunteer at that soup kitchen and be involved in the community. We also sponsor Dove House. We have a few of the events over in the Cornelius neighborhood as well. We'll actually be out there for Oktoberfest in October. So we try to get our roots very deep into the community so that we know that you guys can trust us, that we're going to be backing up our words, but also backing up our neighbors.
Yeah, I was going to ask why is that important for you to do that? But it sounds like you answered that. You get to put a face to the name, and I think that's great to be able to do that. Now you talked a little bit about what can we expect, from the tent. So you said you're going to have some free swag, free giveaways, candy. People on-site candy.
Yeah. The important part is the candy. Let's be honest.
We'll definitely be stopping by for a little sugar rush. I think. But you're going to be where we have all of our sponsors place. It's going to be in Liberty Park. So festival goers, if you're coming this Saturday, come down to Liberty Park. You can't miss it because there's going to be a huge stage with some multi-platinum recording artists on it. Right. Then in the park, we actually have a family fun zone. There's going to be a Ferris wheel, rides, attractions, games. Our sponsors are going to be down there interacting with people. Lots to do.
Some street performers.
Yes. Street performers. We actually tell them what kind.
So we have stilt walkers, and they dress up as the band Kiss.
How cool is that?
No, it's amazing. People would
There's
just
so
many pictures you can get with these guys. You won't ever see it again.
And I love that they just they come up behind people and scare them.
Yeah.
So you just have this
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Probably the last thing you're expecting to see is going to be
Gene Simmons
creeping
down.
Still coming up behind you. So,
it's crazy. But they're super interactive. It's actually a theater company that does it. So they're very good at what they do. So they're going to be down in the park. Yes. Lots of things. And like I said, we're going to have live stream screens so you can actually see the show from down there. So you're not going to miss anything if you go to, get something to eat or go to the beer garden.
You'll have a screen. Whichever way you're walking in the footprint, you'll be able to see the show.
Yeah. I love that we have the capacity to do that because that is a concern of people because they want to, you don't want to miss a minute of Night Ranger.
Right.
Or Jefferson Starship.
Right.
Like you want to see that.
You can actually watch the show while you're waiting for a beer.
Yeah.
Or some food from one of our food trucks. So that's amazing.
So stop by. You want to see Parks Automotive. They're going to be set up down in Liberty Park this Saturday, September 13th, 4 to 9 p.m. at the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're actually going to be talking to the other multi-platinum recording artist that's going to be performing this Saturday. So they're from the dawn of the 70s to today. They've been one of rock's most iconic bands with roots tracing back to Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Starship has sold millions of records worldwide. They're going to be headlining this Saturday, Bands, Brews, and Barbecue. They've called in to talk to us about Saturday's event. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, celebrating the events, arts, and people that make our town shine. Back after this, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd be willing to bet money this is probably one of our most beautiful weeks of weather around Lake Norman in at least 6 months. Mainly dry. Temperatures warming into the upper 70s for our Tuesday afternoon. We'll go back down into the mid-50s overnight around the lake and then warm up into the low 80s by the time we get into our Wednesday. Gradually getting a little bit warmer. We'll stay dry with low to mid-80s by the weekend. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Retirement can feel like uncharted waters. That's where Larry Jones and Navstar Financial Planning step in to help chart a confident course for your future. After 2 meetings, if you're not delighted, you'll receive Omaha Steaks as a thank you. If you are, you'll sail away with both the stakes and a retirement plan that keeps you on course. Call 704-663-7482 today before this special offer expires. Learn more at navfs.com. That's navfs.com. Larry is a fiduciary and a member of the Financial Planning Association. Some restrictions apply.
Harrison's is the home of Work Western, and wow! For nearly 30 years, our family has been boots on the ground when it comes to work. We have the largest selection of in-stock boots in the Carolinas and the best workwear brands like Harriet, Carhartt, and Wrangler. Find us on Norman Station Boulevard in Mooresville.
Is your yard ready for a refresh? Drum Landscape Supply has over 10 types of mulch, beautiful boulders, decorative gravel, and the unique plant nursery bursting with shrubs, trees, and perennials. Call today for up to 70% off pavers and stone. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com today.
I'll be honest. I wanted to be a diva. Why feel guilty? Let me help you be a diva for a few hours a week. Yes, I'm Andrea, owner of Spotless Cleaning. Our guarantee? It is very special. If you're unhappy, we'll do it again. Still unhappy? Your fee is donated to a charity of your choice. The Docinho de Coco Guarantee. To honor my grandparents, who taught me both a spotless house and time to live life big are important. Spotless Cleaning and C.com.
What if we've got it backwards? Don't send your ADHD child back to more frustration. Get your free copy of the book Extinguishing Einstein, which reveals why traditional methods fail and what actually works. Scan the code on our ad in Lake Norman Woman Magazine's August issue and reclaim your child's brain today.
Special buy Randy Marion Chevrolet of Statesville and Randy Marion Chevrolet of Mooresville 2024 brand new Chevrolet Malibus. These are the LTs starting at $19,988. That's right, $19,988 brand new, not a pre-owned car. Malibu starting at $19,988. That's right, Statesville Chevy, Mooresville Chevy. Come see us today, pick the color, drive it home, you got it. King of price, king of deals. Randy Marion Chevrolet of Statesville, Randy Marion Mooresville.
Your pet called. They want to move in with us. Come see why at Dry Pond Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, where medical care, spa treatments, and cozy resort stays are all in one tail-wagging spot. Visit drypondanimal.com, where pets come to thrive.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Wall Street is waiting to be wowed by Apple, which is expected to reveal its latest iPhone lineup and make other product announcements starting a couple of hours from now. On tap, the skinniest iPhone yet and the first end-to-end refresh of the Apple Watch in a few years. Wall Street is not being wowed by fresh U.S. employment estimates from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. As it does every year, the agency has released preliminary revisions to job stats in the year through March. And the data indicate the number of people collecting paychecks will likely be revised down by more than 900,000. It's the largest reduction in at least 25 years. That means that instead of averaging jobs growth of nearly 150,000 per month, jobs were added at half that rate. The NASDAQ, for now at least, has given up a second straight run at records. It's down 0.25%. The Dow is barely moving. Tracy Jonke, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, connecting the people, the places, and the events that make our town special. Only on WSIC. Local starts here.
All right, and welcome back to Heart Mooresville here on WSIC News. For this segment, I've invited special guest co-hosts today to interview some very special guests that we are getting the opportunity to talk with. Please welcome Mamie Lee, co-host of Good Morning Lake Norman and editor-in-chief of Lake Norman Women Magazine. Good morning.
Thank you, Christine. I'm so excited to be here today.
Yes, we have some special guests. So as I mentioned, they're here to help promote the upcoming Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival on September 13th from 4 to 9 p.m. One of our headlining acts will be multi-platinum recording artist Jefferson Starship. Today, we have David Freiberg, founding member of Jefferson Starship, and Kathy Richardson, lead vocalist. Thank you both for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having us. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I have to say, Mooresville is so excited to have you as a headliner for the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. We have had a lot of artists, but I think there's more excitement.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Definitely more excitement about this one. I mean, the vibes, the people on the street you run into, they're just like, oh my gosh, we're counting down the days.
I've been getting calls. Yeah, calls all week. Is it really Jefferson Starship that's coming? Yeah. I'm like, they're coming.
Oh, my sisters played that tape to death when I was younger. So, yes, they are so excited.
So,
I think that's the really cool thing about our band is that it appeals to so many, the music appeals to so many demographics. You know, going back to the 60s, you got your grandparents out there. You got the kids who heard We Built This City in the Lego movie or whatever. And, you know, and the people in their, 40s and 50s who heard all that stuff on the radio in the 80s. And, so we love seeing a great, diverse crowd out there of all ages and people singing along.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, you guys have had a long legacy. And does it ever surprise you when younger audiences, know your music?
Well, it's always a pleasant thing to see,
Yeah.
we don't unless it's an all ages event, we don't see a ton of kids out there. So,
because I will say, Mamie and I both have stories.
Yes.
So your daughter,
my daughter knows you from the Muppets, and so I told her that I was gonna interview you guys today, and she was like, "The Muppets," and so she's so thrilled.
Yeah, and then my daughter, who's 15, I heard her singing one of your songs in the car one day. I'm like, "How do you know that song?" It's great.
It really is. It really, though, it can be like the event is a show for all ages because, like you said, people know from like people in their 50s and 60s all the way down to teenagers know your music.
Yeah, and I think what also happens is that people get surprised. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know they did that song. I didn't know that was them."
Yeah,
because they're so the changes, the genre changes, and staying on top of the charts through all those decades, is quite a feat. I don't know any other legacy that's quite done it the way the Jefferson legacy has.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to have people that are obviously fans of Jefferson Airplane that have continued on, that are fans of Jefferson Starship. I mean, it really does span multiple generations. And that's what we're going to have, too, at the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. We'll have, a family fun zone. So there's going to be kids there, that are riding rides, and we'll have, people there for the music and, of course, the wonderful barbecue and the brews. So really just a family event. And I think you're going to have a very energetic and excited crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So
great to meet.
Yeah. So I was going to ask, what do you guys prefer? Do you like this kind of like hometown style festival compared to like the big arena tours? Do you have a preference?
Go ahead, David.
I actually don't really. I just like to be with people.
Do you still get that same excitement?
I'm happy. No. I like this kind of thing is really nice. I'm not going to knock a big arena every now and then, but it seems you can relate to people easier if you can see them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we just played I was just, before we got on with you, I was just remarking to David, we played for like 1,200 people at a casino last weekend with Night Ranger. And it was sold out, enthusiastic crowd. It could be a small crowd, but I love just the energy of all the people coming back at us. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. Of course, like David said, it's fun to play in a big place because, I don't know, as a singer, personally, I love to have my voice just reverberating through a huge PA. But it's really exciting. But like, also, like you said, just being with the people and getting the crowd going and having them come with us, and it's just so much fun. There's no more fun thing than that.
Absolutely. Now, Kathy, you've been with the band since 2008?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
So you've obviously had, the incredible opportunity to step into such an iconic catalog of songs. I mean, how do you kind of make those your own while still honoring those originals?
Yeah, well, I've been, long before I joined Jefferson Starship, I was a singer in my own band and doing my own thing, making my own records for, probably almost 20 years. And so I already knew how to front a band, and I also had an incredible opportunity to portray Janis Joplin in a show called Love Janis just prior to this. And so I figured out that was different. It was a play, and I was supposed to be Janis, whereas in Jefferson Starship, they're not asking me to be Grace Slick, they're asking me to be me. But I think that experience of, obviously I'm not an impersonator, but I use my voice to replicate however I can to do justice to the music, I don't sound like Janis, but I was able to do an approximation that was convincing enough, and so I
convincing us enough to want to have you in our band.
Yeah. Well, you must be doing something right.
That's right. That's right. You've been with him for a while.
Yeah. And then David, you have been, part of Jefferson Starship since the very beginning. And, what does that mean to you to still get to be performing these songs, a decade later? It's pretty amazing.
It's unimaginable. And here I am. I can't even imagine it. I'm still here.
David, I do have a question for you. Do you get nervous now? I mean, you've been playing these songs for a very long time. Do you ever get nervous, or do you have the same excitement every time you get out on stage?
It depends.
I could say, you're talking to me, or
I'll ask both of you. Yeah, both of you can answer the question.
I'll if I'm sitting around my house, I might be nervous, but as soon as I get together with these people, I have no problem. That's
Awesome.
all I want.
Yeah, we're in a really good place. We've been playing together for so long and done so many shows, and we've grown so much that when we walk out there, it's just like a confident feeling. Of course, there's excitement, maybe adrenaline, I get for me, I get nervous when I have to give a speech or something, then I start trembling. I don't know, singing, I'm very comfortable doing. Speaking, not so much, unless I'm fronting the band, and then I can say whatever I want. But I don't get nervous like I used to when I was starting out.
Okay, so we have a few minutes left. Do you guys want to play a game with us?
Oh, Christine loves games.
Sure.
Okay. All right. We're going to do rapid fire questions. Mamie and I are going to take turns asking you some questions. Just think of the first thing that comes to mind and say it, okay? All right.
Okay, now who's doing this, me or David?
Both of you. You both answer.
Okay.
First question. What is the first concert you've ever attended?
Ray Charles.
Oh, that's a good one.
About you, David?
Benny Goodman.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We are really dating ourselves.
No, I love it. I love it. What's a song that you both never get tired of playing live?
Oh, gosh.
I love the song Stranger. I never get tired of playing that.
Yeah, I like that too. First thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a song by another artist that you wish... Oh, sorry.
Okay, there are too many of them to defend.
Nah, you love them all. You love playing them all.
No. Is there a song by another artist that you wish you'd written?
Yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you, David?
Get Together.
Two Beatles songs, right? Yeah, those are great ones. All right, after the show.
Get Together was, who did that first? But your buddy wrote it, right? David?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Oh,
You know,
very cool. Very cool.
But made the big hit. Jefferson Airplane actually on their first album.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
We're getting some history.
Yes, we're learning a lot. All right. Post-show, beer, wine, or something else?
Something else.
Something else. All right.
All right.
David, same for you?
Something else.
Some just relaxing.
Yes, yes. Just chill after the show.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you didn't say vodka or any other.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we're going
liquor.
cocktails.
We'll have to put cocktails in there, right?
What's your go-to cocktail? Yeah. What's your go-to cocktail?
Relaxing is what we do.
Relaxing.
A lot of relaxing.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Thank you both for playing our rapid fire questions. That was awesome. We learned a lot. First of all, again, I just want to reiterate how excited we are. That's the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival on September 13th, 4 to 9 p.m. Headlining acts, we have two this year, two multi-platinum recording artists, Jefferson Starship and Night Ranger. To have you both on the stage, it means so much to us.
Yes.
So many fans out there. We're just super excited that you guys took the time to talk to us today, and we can't wait to see you Saturday.
Yes, we are so looking forward to Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you. Night Ranger puts on a great show. Actually, when I was in high school, I saw Starship and Night Ranger at the WSIC Pavilion in Chicago. And it was like a school night. And the next day, me and my friend both ended up in the nurse's office because we had banged our heads so hard we gave ourselves whiplash. So,
all right, you heard it here. You heard it here from Kat. That's what you can
your
expect
neck on Saturday, guys.
We're going to be rocking out, rocking the park.
We are going to be rocking the park.
All right. Well, thank you all so much, and you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you Saturday.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
This is the only four-wide race in the countdown to the championship. Every ticket is a pit pass, giving fans unmatched access to the drivers and crews who power the NHRA's thunderous 11,000 horsepower machines to their limits. Click on CharlotteMotorspeedway.com for tickets and information about the NHRA 4-Wide Carolina Nationals at the Bellagio of drag strips. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Looking for an upscale night out? Welcome to VIN 110 in Cornelius, Lake Norman's destination for great drinks, great vibes, and live music. With over 500 whiskeys, 100 wines, a full craft cocktail list, and small plates kitchen, we built something special. Enjoy live music every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, monthly comedy nights, and curated wine and whiskey tastings. VIN 110, where your night becomes the main event. Find us at 19712 1 Norman Boulevard, Suite 110 in Cornelius.
Hello, everyone. This is Joshua Doby, president of North Main Financial Group. At North Main Financial Group, we move to where you need us: investment management, insurance planning, and estate strategies. No two people are the same, so we customize our planning based upon your needs. Reach out to us at northmainfinancial.com. That's northmainfinancial.com.
You're listening to Heart Mooresville, connecting the people, the places, and the events that make our town special. Only on WSIC. Local starts here.
All right, and we're back with Heart Mooresville here on WSIC News. We're talking with Hannah Smith of Parks Automotive Group, who is the Park and Ride Shuttle sponsor at the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival this Saturday, September 13th from 4 to 9 p.m. They have made it as easy as possible to get to the festival this weekend. You can park at 750 West Iredell Avenue. It's 1 Mooresville Center. Park, ride that shuttle. It's going to run continuously back and forth from 12:45 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2:45 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Keep me honest here.
And it's free.
And it's free. Free, guys.
Yeah, Sean, free.
Because of Parks Automotive. Wow. So thank you all for partnering with us and bringing this to the community. Now, are you more excited about the bands, the brews, or the barbecue?
Let's be honest. I'm more excited about the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big foodie, so
Yeah, me too, girl. Me
Yeah.
too. That's one of my favorite things about these festivals is the food trucks.
Oh yeah, they've got so many different things. It's just fun to go and try everything.
Yes, and some lucky judges will get to actually try and sample from all of the different food trucks because we're having a barbecue competition.
Yes.
So they're going to choose who had the best Carolina barbecue. So there will be one crowned winner at the event.
We will announce it that evening.
That's right. Now, are you more excited about which band are you more excited about?
I think definitely Jefferson Starship. I mean, just listening to the interview, it's just very exciting. I'm like interested to see what they're gonna play.
Yeah. I think I hear their song a lot in government specifically because anytime that anyone has to like choose a song, like we do a lot of like choose your personal theme songs and like the planning department, what is a natural choice? We built this city on, so it's like, we use a lot of their songs as soundtrack with government. Now, one of the things that we like to do on I Heart Mooresville is play games. And I think since Jefferson Starship played rapid fire questions with us, I think that it's only natural that you, Hannah Smith, play rapid fire questions.
So excited.
Ready? Okay. All right. Okay. So rules are you just say the first thing that comes to mind. I'm going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Who would you like to see headline the next Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival?
Let's be honest, Taylor Swift. Who wouldn't?
That's a big one. That's a big ask.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be in our Taylor era next year. We'll see.
We're gonna need a few more shuttles for that.
Yeah. Just a few more.
Sean, you got to get on that.
I
Make
know.
that happen.
All right.
All right. Favorite type of car to take on a road trip? Are you SUV girl, a truck?
Let's be honest, the Jeep Wrangler. You can take the top off,
Yeah.
the doors
Nice.
off, the wind's just blowing in your hair.
Ooh, I feel it already.
Yeah.
I feel it. We need to rent a Jeep.
It's a good choice.
Now, what's your best road trip snack?
Sour gummy worms.
Oh, you are a girl after my own heart. Sour gummy worm. I love it. Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Yeah, me too. Now, one word to describe Mooresville.
Exciting.
Yes. I like
It's
that word.
it's growing.
Yes.
It is growing.
Now, for Carolina barbecue, there's really two types of people.
Oh,
There's the sweet original, or there's like the vinegar based. Which barbecue sauce are you?
Vinegar.
Vinegar based.
Yeah.
That's like the true Carolina
Yeah.
style,
True
right?
North Carolina barbecue.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm like a sweet Carolina girl, so I don't know if that, but yeah. What is your favorite band ever? Not just at the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival.
I mean, I already mentioned your Taylor Swift. I'm a
Okay.
huge
Yeah.
Swiftie, I'll be honest.
Okay,
But
okay. We love a Swiftie.
Yeah.
And then, are you favorite brew
Ooh.
Or drink.
or drink in general?
I'm definitely leaning more towards the wine these days.
Okay.
But I did try a cookie dough beer one time, and I can't get
Ooh.
it out of my mind, and I can never find it again.
Cookie dough beer.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to add that one.
Yeah. I've heard of pumpkin and a few
Yeah.
other ones. But
It was
cookie
so
dough.
interesting. I had to try it, and I'm like, I can't find it again.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Hannah Smith, for playing rapid fire questions. And thank you so much for joining us today. If people want to find out more information about Parks Automotive Group, where can they go?
They can go to parksautogroup.com.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks. And we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you. See you Saturday.
All right. So lots going on. Obviously, we are so excited about this weekend, but we definitely want to highlight some of our events that are coming up the rest of the fall. We have a busy fall, y'all.
Yes.
Busy fall.
y'all.
Fall, y'all. That's right. So a couple things I just want to give a shout out for that aren't necessarily, well, one is an event, but if you've ever been down to Merino Mill, you guys familiar with Merino Mill? So they have great restaurants. They've got Barcelona, they've got Picasso, Alino's. I always want to call that something different. But Alino's. So Michael Bay has restored the mill. I mean,
There's a lot going on down there.
they employ like over 1,000 people down there now. It's crazy. He's done just amazing things for that property. Well, he's opening a new restaurant.
I'm excited.
I know, and it's called Florence Wine and Beer Garden. So it opens September 22nd, and it's gonna have. I mean, it's an Italian restaurant, but he's like, I also want you to be able to get a good steak. So it's got outdoor seating. There's a water feature. I'm so excited to try it. So there's a new restaurant coming, and then definitely want to give a shout out for one of my favorite events in the region. The Carolina Ren Fest is
back.
back.
Nice. Yes.
So I'm that girl
Yes.
that dresses up.
Mhm.
I've got different outfits for different weekends because they're themed weekends. Carolina Renaissance Festival is Saturdays and Sundays from October 4th to November 23rd. Gates open at 9:30 a.m., close at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at www.carolina.renfestinfo.com. Now, there are, like I said, themed weekends. So there's like Witches and Wizards weekend. There's time travel weekend. So it's like Doctor Who and Back to the Future.
So up your alley.
That's my thing.
Yes.
I love it. They have live entertainment. I mean, you can go, where can you go and see jousting, circus performers, musical acts? I mean, it's like everything. And then all the handmade crafts,
vendors,
the artisans. I mean, you can find the coolest little gifts or jewelry or whatever, and they have mimosas.
Yeah, that's important.
They're
Trek through that whole area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got it down to a science, though. It's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They
only been
put on a good
times,
show.
but it's a good time.
Yeah. So carolina.renfestinfo.com. Get your tickets. Also, they have mermaids. I'm just saying. So it's a great family friendly activity. Also coming up, so right before the Bands, Brews, and Barbecue Festival this Thursday, we Town of Mooresville has partnered with the Exchange Club to host a memorial event at Liberty Park for 9/11. I can't believe it's already 9/11 again. You know, so it will start off at 8:45 a.m. at Richard's Coffee Shop. You can gather to be part of a silent honor walk that will take place. We will walk from Richard's Coffee Shop down Moore Avenue to Liberty Park, where the ceremony will commence. The public is invited. This is open to the community if you'd like to participate in honoring the lives lost on 9/11. But you can find out more information at mooresvilleevents.com, the Mooresville Arts and Events Facebook page, Town of Mooresville Facebook page. It'll be, everywhere, but that's 8:45 a.m., Richard's Coffee Shop, walking down to the park at 9 a.m. where the ceremony will commence. Also, right after this Saturday's Bands, Brews, and Barbecue event, we will have the Mooresville, this is not a town event, but the Chamber of Commerce is hosting their Business Expo at the Charles Mack Citizen Center. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's just a great way to see what businesses are out there. Local businesses will be set up, giving away lots of free swag. So great event. That's at Charles Mack, September 18th. Then September 30th is our Mooresville Motorsports celebration. That event is in downtown Mooresville, Main Street, also in the Charles Mack Citizen Center. So it's 4 to 7 p.m. We're going to have a classic car show along Main Street. We're going to have racing-themed activities, food trucks. Of course, the amazing businesses downtown are going to be open. There's shopping and restaurants. And then at 5 o'clock, we will kick off the induction ceremony. We're inducting Ryan Newman and Greg Biffle.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, two racing legends.
Yeah, racing legends, champions. Just when you look at the Walk of Fame, I guess, with all the stars in Mooresville, you really learn to appreciate the legends of the past. And, Greg Biffle and Ryan Newman are certainly worthy of being in this class.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, everything Greg Biffle has done for Hurricane Helene victims.
Sure,
with his helicopter, taking supplies out there for relief. So two very deserving inductees to be honoring. So that's September 30th, 4 to 7 p.m., right in downtown Mooresville. It is a partnership between the Town of Mooresville, Visit Mooresville, and the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame. You can always find out more information at mooresvilleevents.com on that event as well. And then October 16th, the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. We will host the event at the Mooresville Performing Arts Center, 6 to 10 p.m. This event is it's the third year we've had the opportunity to partner with the Music Hall of Fame, but this one's probably pretty special, right? I mean, it's
so just a little bit.
Yeah. And the reason for that is because we have a great group of inductees this year. I mean, Dexter Romweber, Chatty Hattie, but also multi-platinum recording artist Luke Combs.
Oh, by the way. Luke.
By the way.
Just Luke.
Yeah.
Just sneak him in there.
Yeah. So performing right here in Mooresville at the Mooresville Performing Arts Center. tickets are technically sold out right now, but there's going to be one final ticket drop. So go to mooresvilleevents.com to learn about that. And thank you all for listening and watching if you're watching on live stream. We had a blast today. So join us next week.